one small carry-on bag, and you put it in the basketball court, and that's just where you put it. And then we're gonna all put it all on the bus. So we don't have that much room, so don't pack a huge amount of luggage because you don't need it. Also, the dances is Friday, as you guys know. It's from 8 to 11, and so now we have to go over some dance rules.
Okay. Rule number 1: each student may bring one guest only to the dance. This host student is responsible and answerable to the school for the guest behavior at all times. So don't bring a whole posse of kids. Not smart. Name of guests should be given to the chaperones on arrival. Students are strongly discouraged from hosting a guest they do not know very well. Do not accept responsibility for a friend of a friend. Rule number 2: for reasons of safety, students must remain in the lighted area of the campus. So, is it going to be in the student center this night?
Yeah, I think it's going to be Parent Cafe in either Mr. Burkhauser's room or student center. So yeah, the guys have to stay within either the Parent Cafe or the dance, and don't be like wandering around shady areas of campus, you know.
Number 3: students who go off campus during a dance may not return. Rule number 4: students may not stand or dance on furniture. Rule number 5: dance style should be appropriate for school dances. Offensive, violent, or overly sexual dancing will be stopped by chaperones, and offending students may be required to leave the dance. Parents will be notified. Rule number 6: students who violate rules may...
It's serious.
Okay, students who violate rules or requests from chaperones will be removed from the dance. Parents will be called to pick up the student. In the event that a parent cannot do so, the school may send students home by the taxi at a parent's expense. So be on your best behavior. Otherwise your parents will lose money and you will be sad. Okay. For most dances, the hours is 8 to 11.
The dance is from 8 to 11. Also, another rule, I don't know why anybody would do it, but don't videotape any parts of the dance. Don't know, I guess find it, but don't do that.
Yeah,
okay, but yeah, don't do
it
that.
infringes like privacy, and it's bad. So yeah, that's all.
Wow, okay.
I'd like to add just a word to that. Miss Sherry is so much better at saying things like this, but the overly sexual dancing and things like that, if it makes somebody else uncomfortable, that's what makes it not okay. So please don't do something that is embarrassing to other people. That's really the ground rule on that. That's it, okay? All right. Now there's another thing. In order to attend the dance, you also have to have met your requirements for the previous year for service learning. And I got a huge flood of these service verification forms the first few days of school from the returning 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. Thank you so much. There are still quite a number of you who have not turned your hours verification in. You can do that by email if this paper is not going to work for you. And you also need to go on Naviance and do the 2 surveys. One is to record your service reflection for your service learning, and the other is to record your hours, where you keep track of the things that you've turned in. So please do those 2 things. If you're not sure if you've done it or not, come to my office downstairs in Day Hall. I will be there today, tomorrow during lunch, and Friday as well. And if you intend to go to the dance, having everything cleared 24 hours ahead of time is what I need. I cannot let you get in if you show up at the dance with your paper, because I'm not going to be there. So 24 hours ahead of time, please get cleared for the dance. Thank you.
At York, we take pride in our public speaking. You could say that giving a presentation in front of an audience is a graduation requirement. And that's why at events such as yesterday's convocation, or here at break, or in your classrooms across the curriculum, we ask you to speak in front of an audience and develop that skill. The other thing that we want you to be able to do is apply that skill in what we might call real-world situations. And sometimes those come in opportunities off campus. Last night was such an opportunity for 2 of our students, new 9th grader Grace Baker and senior Rowan Herbert, spoke in front of Monterey City's mayor and the rest of the city council, presenting some ideas that they developed over the summer for a redesign of downtown Seminole Plaza. They spoke very well on behalf of themselves and the rest of the school, so well in fact that they've been invited to speak in front of the city's Planning Commission next Tuesday. Would you please join me in applauding them for that
This is a field hockey stick. If you see them around campus, do not touch them because we will get very mad. And they belong to us. And like if someone goes and field hockey sticks go misplaced, it just gets bad and it's a mess and we don't want that to happen.
And also, if you were on the girls lacrosse team and you didn't turn in your goggles, we need those for field hockey. Oh, and also, if you're keen about learning about York's Key Club, which is a community service club, then you should come to our first meeting tomorrow during lunch. It'll be in room 4. We're just going to be talking about projects we'll be doing this year. Thank you. Hello everyone, today we're having our first fashion club meeting in room 3 at lunch, so I hope to see you there. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Jerry.
If you guys like camping or skiing, then you should join the Wilderness Club.
Yeah, Wilderness Club, it's really fun. Basically, all that we do is we go on camping trips and ski trips, and we just sort of hang out and have fun. So there'll be a sign-up sheet over on the board by the end of the day, so y'all should sign up.
Temporary work jobs are posted on the message board behind the main office and Mr. Harmon's office. If you haven't checked them already, then please do so.
A couple of people were confused on how to do them. So for new students, if you have trash or recycling, the recycling bins are behind the theater, right near the non-senior lockers. And for trash, there is one dumpster back there. There's another dumpster behind the building that has Mr. Brookhauser's room, the Chinese room, Mr. Daniel's room. And if you have a trash can, once you take it out, you need to put another trash bag in the trash can. Those, if they're not in the bottom, they'll be in the room right next to the dumpster underneath all of those classrooms that I just mentioned.
And make sure that you do your recycling and trash cans every Friday. We won't be here on Friday to remind you, so please do that on Friday.
And if they're full, if they're getting full, even if it's not a Friday, you need to take them out before they start overflowing. Everything is bad.
Everything is very bad. Thank you.
Robotics School today, we're going to be talking about what we want to do this year, whether we want to do the Zero Robotics and how many different electronics tutorials we want to do. We're going to be meeting in the physics lab, which is, I guess, right next to Ms. Traxel's room. So if you're really interested in the future of this club and you want to have a say in what we do, then you should come to this meeting. It's pretty important. We've got pretty much only upperclassmen right now, so if we have any freshmen or sophomores who want to check it out, I highly recommend it. You can learn a lot of good skills. Right, thank you.
Do you want to see Thomas sing in a bad French accent?
Do you want to see me almost kill Jennifer 5 times in one song?
Do you want to see Maddie wear awesome pants? Do you want to see Sydney wear a beard and Dominic do beautiful curtains? Well, then come to Ariel Theatrical and Salinas' production of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Runs for 2 more weeks, Friday nights at 7 o'clock, so if you wanted to come this Friday, you'd have to miss the dance. And Saturdays at 2 and 7, tickets are $8 for children, $10 for students, and $12 for adults. Come.
Yeah.
Girls tennis is having the first bake sale of the year tomorrow during lunch.
Yeah, everything's going to be $1 to $2 for like mini cheesecakes, s'mores bars, 7 different variations of cookies. So yeah, bring your money, no IOUs.
Yeah.
Movie club sign-ups or on the bulletin board. I'm not going to force you to come. If you sign up, just do it. So go to class.